So the WBO released a statement. Now I found out about it, or about what their plans were about. What was that? Like Saturday, I believe it was, or something. So basically, here's what the WBO did. Now follow this, right? Here is what the WBO did, or say that they've done. 5 anonymous judges. 5 anonymous, as they say, competent judges. 3 of those judges had to score a round for a fighter in order for the fighter to be awarded that round. So, for example, round 1, if Judge 1, 3, and 5 say, well, Jeff Horn won that round, and 2 and 4 go for Pacquiao, then that round is awarded to Jeff Horn. I'm going to read this. Jeff Horn has been awarded his stunning victory over Manny Pacquiao once again after the bout was rescored. The Australian shocked Pacquiao to win the WBO welterweight title at the start of July, but many considered the unanimous decision points a controversial one. But Pacquiao and the Philippine Games and Amusement Board, the GAB, called for the WBO to review the fight, although Horn would still keep his title regardless of the findings. So basically what they're saying is, the WBO went and did this whole, rescoring of the fight with these 5 judges, right? But either way, they were saying, well, we can't change the decision. We're just going to do this. So what was the... Let me finish reading this. 5 judges rescored the bout, and Horn was once more ruled the winner on Monday. Upon the analysis, the findings stated that Pacquiao won the 3rd, 8th, 9th, by 100%. The 5th was won by 80%, and the 11th by 60%, a WBO statement said. Horn won the 1st, 6th, 12th by 100%, rounds 2, 4, and 8 by 80%, and then 10 by 60%. From the results, it can be established that Pacquiao won 5 rounds to Horn's 7 rounds. The next step of the analysis was to combine the independent judges with the bout judges to find a percentage agreement by round. So basically, they did all this old fancy corporate WBO fat cat lip wiggling. It's like this, right? It's just, I do want to let it go. And I am letting it go because this is like normal for me. Like, the fight news don't really end until, like, if it's a pay-per-view numbers come out, or if some shit like this happened, then you gotta, continue the story. But understand that it's going to be forever a controversial one. So now, Pacquiao's got to call in Mama Juju Pacquiao. She's got to put a hex. And she used to be very powerful when she was younger. You see what she did to Timothy Bradley legs? Go watch. I forgot what round that was. Was that round 6? Where Timothy Bradley was in the corner talking to his trainer, Joel Diaz, or was it Joel Diaz? And he was like, I can't move. And Joel Diaz was like, what? He was like, my calves, my legs, I can't move. And during the round before, you got Voodoo Mama Juju Priestess Pacquiao, Pacquiao mom, doing the like, and then it was like a couple times, like when she was targeting him, you could see her like targeting him and shit. She like, she spit on a little card she had. She was like, like she was clearly targeting him. She was guiding like past the dude, and you see Timothy Bradley all in there. Jeff Horn got to get that voodoo work. She got to get Jeff Horn. And Pacquiao, like we all know, he ain't been the same since he stops really. He still sin, but he don't sin as much as he used to. But he need to sin some more. Drink some Henny. He need to sin a little bit more, man. Because this time, the rematch Manny can't go. Like, people are saying that Bob Arum is blackballing him. Like they're forcing him to pass the torch. They want him out the business. The WBO is being said, or this is what people feel. A good majority feel that WBO is blackballing him. It's not just me feeling this way to a certain extent. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to the public, and if there were two lines, as I explained before, it's a huge line that feels that Pacquiao won that fight. You see what I'm saying? So people like, yo, WBO, like, what the fuck? Where y'all getting this shit from? Now, me, a person like me, I know not to get influenced by like noise and shit. I don't get influenced. You don't have to tell somebody like me to not get influenced, by, well, did you watch it with the commentary? You was listening to the commentary, you carry wasn't you? Yo, bro, I've watched hundreds, probably thousands of fights at this point in time since I've been on YouTube. You don't have to tell me no shit like that. So it's like it's like I can see your argument as far as for the people who feel that, yo, Jeff Horn, it should have been a draw, but he didn't win. Or the people that say, yo, he won by like 115, 113, some shit like that. But when you look at it, it just, as I said, like with what I know about boxing, I just didn't see how Jeff Horn won. Now, Manny Pacquiao did look every bit of 38 years old. But it's like still, you can still see that Pacquiao has more to give to the sport. And you can't tell me that he was taking Jeff Horn seriously, that he was training for Jeff Horn, like he would be training for Timothy Bradley or Marquez, or a Floyd Mayweather. Texting and everything at the press conference. This was the money grab for on a smaller scale for Pacquiao. This was supposed to be the money grab. The money grab going wrong. The money grab going. They say it's the cherry pick going wrong. But what's the money grab going wrong? So now if the rematch happens and Pacquiao can't let that ride, and then Jeff Horn talking shit too now. God bless Jeff Horn. And really none of this is his fault. But God bless him, man. Like he growing into the role. So now he's got a big ass target on his back. The WBO's going to protect him, though. They putting that cloak on him. So now if Pacquiao fights him again, it's got to happen in Australia because Jeff Horn's the A side now, and Pacquiao's got to fucking knock his head off, and his mom got to show up. They got to voodoo him, and just hope that he don't got some fucking anti-Chris Algieri voodoo medallion. It was Tim Lane's fault. It wasn't the voodoo. It was Tim Lane because Tim Lane ain't let him out the cage. He let him out the cage way too late. He's like, yo, why are you keeping it in the cage for what, 9 rounds or some shit? But when was it when he was talking that get him out the cage shit? He should have been out the cage and like round 1, fill him out. He was feeling Chris should have felt Pacquiao out, and then round 2, Tim Lane should have let him out the cage. So Voodoo Mama Judo Priestess Pacquiao, High Priestess Pacquiao. She's got to come with the voodoo. We need all the help we can get. It seems like they're trying to force Manny out the sport. They want Manny gone. So I said this before in a previous video. I don't try to change people's opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. But don't try to change mine. And it's like this, truth be told, I don't care. I've been doing this for years now. I don't get affected by shit people say on here no more. Don't get me wrong. I feed into certain stuff. But if you think I'm sitting here like, oh, this guy said this. Oh, you motherfucker. You fucked up my day. Hell no. You know how many fucking fucked up comments and shit I get all day, every day? On multiple platforms? On multiple platforms. But it seems as though Pacquiao doesn't want to retire. But it seems like they just want to keep, I wanted to say something, like really, really messed up, but I'm not going to use that term. They keep giving him the finger, They keep giving him the finger of the butt. Like, what did he do so bad? Like, from the outside looking in the scenes, it's like, well, damn, do they want him to retire? Like, what the hell? Are they sick of him? Seemed like everybody throwing him under the bus, like, yeah, he's done. That was an exciting-ass fight. And then also, don't discredit Jeff Horn. What if Jeff Horn is really, 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 really good? We still don't know who Jeff Horn is. Well, we found out that he's tough and he got a chin. Many fighters have had this situation before in their career where it was like, oh, yeah, we didn't even know. Oh, yeah, we didn't even know they was that good. Win or loss. Carol Brook when he beat Sean Porter. Danny Garcia when he beat Amir Khan. You know, I'm talking about fighters that didn't have like real hype behind them. You know, like and then all of a sudden they get like a big ass win, and people are like, oh shit, they legit. They are legit. Just my opinion. So I don't read too deeply into that WBO statement. Frankly, I think it's BS. But hey, whatever. Just my opinion, man. Whatever. But it would be a real damn shame if Pacquiao was to retire off of some shit like this. You may say that Bob Arum's getting what he wants, but if they do this shit again on ESPN, those ratings are going to be crazy again. People gonna be like, oh, he fight Pacquiao fighting him again over in Australia again. Oh, he gotta knock him out. You know. But also remember, Pacquiao is a senator, and he is supposed to be back in November. So horn Pacquiao too. Make it happen. I'm teaching controversy. This is teaching controversy live. I'm going to bed. Please subscribe.